Hi, Peter Bernstein, Senior Editor of TMCnet.com. I am here at ITEXPO at the Broward County Convention Center in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're just off the Convention Center floor, and I am delighted that an old friend, Ryan Cahan, CEO of CallCabinet, has dropped by to talk to us about the call recording industry, which is undergoing dynamic change at the moment.
It is. It's a very fast-moving industry. Lots of things that need to be recorded. Compliance making a big impact on the industry, and we're doing our best to keep up.
So we've gotten to a world really, and I'll let you walk us through it, where the timeline for what's going on in that space is, I'll record a couple of things just so I can keep my agents up to snuff on best practices. I'm going to record most things so that I don't have angry customers, and now I'm going to record things because I have to.
Absolutely.
Right? And everybody's got to record everything, correct?
Absolutely. There's so many different legislations around compliance, different industries requiring that calls need to be recorded. They need to be kept for a lengthy period of time, in some cases 5-10 years. And we have to deal with how do we store those calls, where they're stored, making sure they're compliant, and making sure that all the different types of recording is done, because these days businesses don't only have one type of recording. In the old days, you'd have one PBX in your office and that was it. Now you may have Skype for Business running on your agent's desktops. You also got a regular TDM PBX that you need to record. And we try to bring all of those communication technologies recorded into one central location.
And it's inbound, and not just inbound, it's outbound now too. So
absolutely. So a lot of customers have different requirements based on their industry. Some are only inbound, but the majority of customers these days are looking to record both inbound and outbound communication.
I know you guys are growing like a weed. What vertical is pounding on your door right now?
We're pretty much covering most verticals. There's not one specific. In a lot of cases, we're a little bit hidden from the vertical because we integrate at switch level with a number of providers.
Right.
So we've seen an uptake of thousands of customers, and we don't always get to know exactly what the end users are doing. But for us, that contact center space is really important.
And marketing's getting involved in the decision-making process too, right?
Yeah.
They want to look at the analytics.
Absolutely. Analytics are critical. Simple things like which agents are spending more time on the phones. How many calls each agent is taking. At the end of the day, the more people the agents speak to, the more revenue there is for the business.
So what do you think is next in this market? Because seems like call recording companies are morphing into Swiss Army knife companies for a whole host of capabilities. I don't know if you can share it or not. I know you have a couple of things on the drawing board. Anything you want to talk about?
We've got a lot of different things that are coming up. We are adding a lot of new features to our products. We've significantly increased our development team in the last couple of months. And really it's just about what our focus is, bringing all of these communication types together. We're adding more compliance functionality into our products. We've had requirements for things like fax, like video, like texting that we are starting to integrate, and to be able to keep all of that compliantly for an extended period of time.
And scaling's become important, correct?
Absolutely, all the time.
Anyway, always a delight to see you. Thanks for dropping by. I know you've had a good show. I hope you have a great one.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you soon.
Absolutely.